All right, guys, so let's look at this. This is supposed to be the top 10 scariest ghost encounters. Turn this down a little bit.
Anything. Come on, please, anything. Now, I'm not being funny, people. I'm going.
Does this just come on the name water?
Word water's just come up.
But as in the name?
As in the name.
The thing come up earlier.
I'm going.
If you've asked for a chat and they're asking you to chat them.
Yeah, but look, it's come up with chat. I'm not going to sit here having things thrown at me. If you're there, please show yourself. It's thrown it at me!
All right, so there's a lot to unpack with what just happened there, right? Invisible cat. Right now, that had to have been a cat that was just really pissed off. There's a lot to unpack here, right? I don't know if they filmed this on like a 1995 flip phone in a plastic bag or what, but the quality,
As in the name.
The thing come up earlier.
the quality of the video after being compressed, decompressed, and recompressed so many times, it makes it almost impossible to see anything with any level of clarity, right? This just looks like it's just some random house with a baby monitor and just really poor quality. So it makes it hard to really give any credibility to this. It's interesting in the sense that I find an interesting video, but I don't really give it any credibility at all.
I'm going.
Didn't hear if you answered. Welcome back, Burns.
You've asked for a chat and they're asking you to chat them.
Yeah, but look, it's come up with chat. I'm not.
See what I mean? Like, you can't even read. You can't even read what's on the screen 5 feet away. But there are just so many red flags that you really can't. There's nothing here.
I'm not going to sit here having things thrown at me. If you're there, please show yourself.
And like, I'm trying to like.
Self.
You can see the cup turn. So like if you watch this, okay, look at the cup. You'll see the cup turn like it's being pulled from the handle and then start flipping. Do you see it? Let's watch it again.
If you're there, please show yourself.
Did you see it? Because I saw it. I 100% saw the cup orientate the handle in the direction that it was wanting to go and then sort of go that direction.
If you're there, please show yourself. If you're there, please show yourself.
To me, this whole that whole thing is fake. Between the low quality video, yeah, a common trick for real feels fishing line. I mean, you can't take this for real. I mean, the quality of the video, even if there was fishing line there, you couldn't see it. And then the fact that the cup changed its orientation before it flipped. Now, if it would have flipped end over end, it would have been different, but we're going to call that busted.
It's thrown it at me!
It was not that guy.
Yeah. And it pulls towards the camera, right? Like it could have went any other direction. Whoever pulled it was behind him for sure. Ghost Hunter calls it quits after entering notorious psychiatric asylum.
Okay, because I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no.
How you doing, Vesper? We're just hanging out before we play some Diablo 3.
Okay.
Time to go. We're going.
What happened? What happened? Guys, what happened? Win something maybe? Yeah, or something in another room. I mean, like, was the person with the camera, did they get smacked in the head? Like, it sounded like maybe they got smacked in the head or something. I mean, I guess, hubby and you guys just cleared the challenge rift in 314. Nice. So you guys got your challenge rift done for the week? That's perfect. Someone playing Vader sounds and scared them. Something happened. I mean, I know it's a psychiatric hospital, so maybe it's supposed to sound like You know, somebody's off in the background making some sort of like weird screamy noise. But this says it's from Penn News, which means a news organization was going in there, I'm guessing. So I don't know how many people are in here or anything. I don't know how many people are in here. Without knowing like how many people were in the crew and stuff, it doesn't really mean anything to me. That Vader noise could have been something metal that fell over, like reverberating on the ground or spinning and making the noise. There's a lot missing here. I'm sure it was probably scary for them, but I don't think this proves anything.
Okay.
Time to go.
Older pipes can give off EMF, which makes us think, yeah, or like electric, right? Like electric does the same thing. There's a lot of things that give off an electrical signal, which like makes your brain already nervous to be around for sure. Mic stand or camera stand falling. There's so many things. Big empty buildings has a lot of noise. Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, like, the video cuts with them saying they're leaving, so it's not like they ran to go find out what the noise was and even sort of like determine or debunk what it was.
We're going.
I mean, that's CCTV, right? Like, anytime I see something like this, you say wind, but the trees aren't moving, I'd say this is being pulled by something. The question here is why, right? Why is there a stretcher on wheels sitting randomly on a concrete pad being filmed, right? And it's CCTV, like it's CCTV or whatever. So these are really, the only time these videos are ever really like reviewed is if something bad was to happen, like supposed to break in or something like that. Most of the time, most of this footage never ever even sees the light of day. So that whole thing right there just feels like a setup. And then if we watch, let's try to figure out if it's pulled from a direction. Do you know what I mean? Like if it looks like it's pulled from a leg or like one of the cross members. Because it looks like it's pulled and then the back wheel just kind of fishtails over and that's what gives it sort of the erratic movement. Because this whole area up here, I don't know what's here. I don't know. It looks like it's maybe open. So maybe somebody was pulling like this, and then it caused it to fishtail, right? Now, why it would have changed directions, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot here to unpack. Especially with being CCTV and everything else, like this whole thing could be faked. Especially with like some of this shit around the legs and stuff. I don't know. Feels fake. One on the front and one on the end. There's just something that wasn't right. What even was that? Let go of the line? Yeah, and the other thing, like, I don't know, maybe that was already on a hill. You know what I mean? Like, maybe this is on a slight slope. Like, maybe this is a slight slope and you can't tell. I don't know. What is this supposed to be? And why is it just precariously at the edge? Do you know what I mean? Like, why doesn't it make its way? Why didn't it make its way out to where it was, like, fully visible? It was only, like, on the edge, like, doing this. Can't see I'm in the way? Let's redo it. You guys got to tell me. Looked like a cattail? Let's do it again. See this? Like, it's only on the edge of the screen. It never goes all the way out. Like, it would have been a lot easier if it would have went out into the center of the screen. But you really have very little to go on, other than it looks like someone or something is just waving. Whatever it is, right? Like, this footage has been enhanced. There's a TV show that does the exact same thing. Well, the thing here is these colors are all fucked up. Like, do you see this light here? Like, I'm guessing this isn't a horse child. I'm guessing this is probably like its arm or something. I don't know. But do you see how this is like illuminated right here and glowing? Can't see. Yeah, it reflects off the white fur. That's what I'm saying. I feel like some part of this film, and you can see the white light here. You see how this is more reflective? You see how this is like way more reflective than this is back here because it's being sort of blocked? It's from the night vision on the camera. So it's already enhancing the colors, right? So because of that, while this looks sort of more glowy than what it is, it's definitely, there's definitely some sort of effect happening here. And, okay, the other thing. This is one that I learned from somebody else who is a skeptic that like used to debunk a lot of stuff, especially when it comes to like film. Why would you record a recording, right? Why would you record a recording with a camera when you could just show us the original footage? Because every time you record something, you degrade the video. So this is already taken on like a CCTV with some sort of infrared something going on, right? And then that video has been compressed and then has been rewatched on an old style monitor, right? Like an old square style a monitor that's not high def. And then that footage is being recorded by a camera, which is then compressing it. And then it's uploaded to YouTube, which has compressed it. And now we're watching it. Good old CRTV. So there's a whole lot here. I agree with everybody. That's probably a cat's tail or something like that, or somebody with a fucking feather duster. There's just, you can't. There's nothing there. It looks just like the baby monitor that originally recorded it. You think that's what it is? So they're just looking at it on the baby monitor? Still, like, it's still recording off of a recording. You could have, you know what I mean? You never, anytime you see a recording of a recording, you always want to be cautious. See, like, this is at least the, like, raw video in some form. Take pictures of their PC screen instead of screenshot it. Dude, those people that take pictures of their PC screen drive me fucking nuts. Baby monitors, cameras are shit anyway. Exactly. Moves in a haunted. All right. Object mysteriously moves in haunted pub. So this is already a haunted pub. So at worst, this is just going to be publicity, right? Too perfect. It starts out with like a slow pull, and then it pulls, and then it gets pulled back into location, but over pulled to the way that it like moves it. These are all the same place, right? I cannot see around the wall. I can't see who's behind the wall. Fishing line. You could literally just have somebody standing on the other side of this wall, right? Because you can see this is a solid part of the wall. So I could be standing right here and just flip the door shut because the lighting is coming from this direction. So you could stand right here and the lighting would never show you were standing there. Did it pick up and then throw? These all happen from the same fucking place. Why was there one salt shaker out, you know? Yeah, out of the whole thing, there was just the one. And then, like, this pillow gets picked up, like almost somebody was behind here. It looks like you could get behind there feasibly. Do you know what I mean? Like, feasibly, it looks like one could stand behind here. Look at the buttons on the pillow. Yeah, did you see it? None of these, yeah, it like, they flipped up and then yanked up. And then it got like thrown forward. The other ones had them, but they're on the bottom, I think. But you can for sure see them get picked up, and then it paused for a second, and then it get thrown forward. Or it's just being played in reverse. But yeah, you can clearly see it's being picked up. Like, you could for sure see it was being picked up. Video captures janitor's ghost throwing a broom. Okay, so the video quality here seems like it's decent. Let's check this out. Okay. It was good quality until they zoomed the shit in. Why? Oh my god. So this ghost has the energy to trigger the button to open the automatic shutting door. And then sort of sets a broom outside. But see, he didn't get it all the way set outside because the handle fell back in that way. So it was almost like they slid it out and leaned it against the wall. There's so much space inside that building. Dude, you could have a fucking army in there. It's like they slid it out, you know, just shoo, and then propped it up on the wall, and then it just fell over. We have so many questions, chat. What the fuck is going on with her hands? What the fuck was going on with her hands, chat? Right here. Look right here. Zoom in on your phone or put your phone against your face or your monitor or something. I want you to look at this area right here. Okay? So, watch that space. Watch right there by my cursor. It almost looked like she was doing this with her fingers, with like some part of like string or something. What did you guys think? I mean, am I just seeing things because I want to see them, or are you guys seeing it too? And what's under the pillow? Left side of the screen when the blanket pulls off. All right. So we'll look over. You say there's something over here? Because I was so focused here. Because I see this like dust sort of orb looking thing. All right, pillow near the door, bottom corner. Okay, so let me check that. Pillow near the door. Oh, yeah, like right here. Right here. It's Friday and her underwear says Tuesday. Yeah, you can see something like right here too, right? Right there. Yep, you can see it right there, like the corner of the pillows lifting up, like there's line being pulled to it. And then you can see her shuffle her legs before she kicks them out. Yeah, there were so many things here. There were so many things there. Midway across too. It's like it's pulling all the way from her body. It might have been. Like she was holding the string, yeah. That was totally fake as fuck. Yeah, but if you wanted to see a ghost here, you would have just seen a ghost. Do you know what I mean? Like if you wanted like to see ghosts and didn't want to like look at it objectively, you would have just seen ghosts. But because we all sat here and looked at it and we started noticing little things that didn't make sense, then the more we looked at it, we're like, oh yeah, it's for sure fake as fuck. But like what's even on the bed with her? And that's the thing. So like when I see shit like this all the time, thought she woke up too easy, didn't even stir, right? When I see shit like this, then it calls into question anything I see on the internet. You know what I mean? Or when somebody's like, no, this was all real. I'm like, man, I've seen so much shit faked so well. And these people don't have any financial gain. CGI and stuff. Oh, yeah. They do the CGI and everything, Burns. That's the thing. So when I see stuff, and then I hear like people on ghost hunting shows, and I'm like, you have a direct, like, you are making money from this. You and your team have more reason to fake shit than anybody else because you're getting paid. So it makes me call everything into question. So she's like reaching for a light switch and just can't find it even though she touched it like 7 times. Like it's her first day ever sleeping in that room. Like she wouldn't have the muscle memory to know where that fucking light switch was. What? Hold on. There's an orb. It has to be real. Oh, yeah. It make all kinds of fucking noise. Oh, yeah, like, for real. If it happened, I would be losing my shit, right? All right. So, let me move to the other side. So, in this one, I want you guys to pay attention to the guy's hand. He moves his hand away, and then when he moves it back over by this mug of beer. And then it almost looks like he raises his hand just slightly, like he might be pointing something at the glass, and then the glass shatters. But you guys tell me what you think. So his hand is there. He's just reached off camera. We can't see what he grabbed, right? Now, did you see it? To me, it looks like he had something in his hand that would shatter the glass, maybe something that would break it. And then he pulls his hand away and then could have dropped it easily on the ground, right? It could have been anything. But when he pulls his hand away, whatever's in his hand, he could have easily dropped. And between the shitty quality of the camera and the motion blur that would happen when he yanked his hand away, he definitely had something in his fucking hand, because you can see him pointed at the glass. You can easily see it. All right. Yeah, there's something. Something happened there. Something happened. Could have been real. Looks like a cigarette. Heat plus cold glass, maybe, right? But whatever it is, he no longer has it. The thing that kills me is he moves his hand over, and then he goes like this and lifts his hand up ever so slightly, and then it breaks. Yeah, it's hot enough to break a glass like that. I wouldn't imagine it would be unless the glass was just like really, really cold. But it also looked like he had something between his hand, and then it's just not there. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too skeptical and I'm seeing something that's not there. But just by reading like basic body language, yeah, popped a few glasses, but they definitely popped it themselves. It looks like a glass breaker or something was used. He dropped it on the floor when he moved his hand. Because you can get glass breakers to like break windows in cars where you like literally hold them up and you hit a button and it just like shoots out the thing to like shatter the window. So I mean, like his hand was too close to the glass. You didn't know that? Yeah. You can get like automatic glass breakers for like in emergencies that you can just like put up and press on the glass and hit a button. And it's like a porcelain tip or something that comes out and it just like hits the glass and it just shatters it. Feel like it could be sugar glass? It could be, right? Like it very well could have been sugar glass. We don't know how much of a setup that was. All right. Now, I don't know what you guys think of this grainy ass footage. Or why they just happen to be out someplace where there's a dead bride ghost, but let's keep it going. Really? Dude, I thought that was a fucking snow-covered sign sitting on the ground. Don't even know what you're looking at? Dude, it looked like a sign that was just covered in fucking snow. Oh, yeah, that was definitely a fucking cut. To me, that's a fucking sign. That looks like a goddamn sign. That was terrible. That was number 2. Some of the other ones were better than that. All right. This is another thing. Like, why are people using the shittiest cameras ever? It was blurred out when she went past it. Yeah, you couldn't see a fucking thing. Like, why can't you use a better camera?
No mames.
All right, guys. This is what I see here. This is exactly what I see. All right, me and you. Okay, we're all going on a trip right now. Okay, and I look up, and there's a ghost right over here on the other side of my PC. Right. So then you go, oh shit, a ghost. I feel like you would have been better served to go in the direction of the ghost. Why is there a patrolman on a parked plane? I have no idea. I have no idea. But I mean, like just watch.
No mames.
I think it even peeked out twice, didn't it? Yeah, it like peeked out like 2 times. Like right here, you see like it looked once, and it's like okay, he didn't run. Let's do it again. Homeless Dave back there taking a dump. It's just like, I feel bad for the guy that was in the setup, because he's like, I peeked out once, your dumbass didn't see me, so I had to do it a second time. You can barely see it. It's like right here. You'll see this head shape peek out. So you'll see this head shape peek out. It does it like 2 times. You see it like jerk back.
No mames. Verga. No mames.
Oh my god! And he just fucking runs like a goddamn idiot. Welcome on in, Dubsy, you handsome son of a bitch. How are you doing? How was your D2 gameplay, brother? Welcome on in, Raiders. Sorry, we're watching ghost videos. Do you want to see the most compelling one, Raiders? Do you want to see the most compelling ghost video they had in this compilation? I'm telling you, you might not be able to handle it. It's probably the most convincing evidence I've ever seen for the paranormal. Compelling one is your face? Yeah. I love you, Dubs. Not the bedroom one? No, this one. This one definitely did it, Dubs. All right, what do you think? Ready? Let's get it back here. This is the number 1, Dubs. If this doesn't convince you of ghosts, I don't know what will. Ready? This is numero 1.
No mames.
That's it. That's it. Right there.
Verga.
Most convincing piece of evidence you'll ever see in your life. I still think, I agree. I think it's Homeless Dave taking a shit. And he's just like, will this fucker please leave me alone? Here, let's go check it out ourselves. Let's go. As soon as you put, I'll fly out there. This is so damn fake. I know. But it's #1. Take a hobo field trip. It's #1, guys. It's the most compelling. It's like an Alien. You clip the oh shit, it's a ghost. Here you go. This is my reenactment for your pleasure. Let me find the clip. Open in new window. Open link. Here you go, guys. Then you go. Oh shit, a ghost. Then you go. Oh shit, a ghost. Then you go. Oh. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Welcome on in, Raiders. Dubsy, thank you for the raid. Thank you for the alert. Should have flipped the chair. I should have. I don't know, guys. So, I don't know. You guys got to watch them all with me. What did you guys think? Were there any videos? Were there any clips? Was there any moment in there that made you feel like one step closer into believing in the paranormal? Or are you like me and you saw through most of the fakeness to it? There were a couple clips in there that were a little bit harder to tell than others, but I think for the most part we were able to suss everything out. But ultimately, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know what you enjoyed about the video. And as always, have a great day.